Crazy day. Crazy day. Well, hello there. Oh, 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 oh. What the fuck? Whew. Let's see what kind of individuals we get in today. Let's find out. I'm bored. I just want to chat. Get that dirt off your shoulder. Tired today. Doing pretty well with my new diet. Been trying to take a longer time to have food. So I would try to do multiple hours instead of do like every hour and a snack on things and that. So today I fast for about 2, almost 3 hours. Now, fasting's only good when you're not very mobile, at least for what I think. It's good to do it to get yourself going. Because normally at nighttime, everyone eats before they go to bed, more or less likely. How much they eat, because it sucks not having at least something in your stomach. Because when you sleep with an empty stomach, it's horrible. You feel like shit, and no one likes feeling like crap. Your stomach fucking hurts. You drink a bunch of water, and then all of a sudden you have to pee all the damn time. I would say the things that you should eat before you go to bed. We'll start off with that. I like eating popcorn. Watch a movie, eat some popcorn, go to bed. If you eat butter popcorn, you're not gonna get all the butter on it because the butter sticks to the side of the bag unless you lick the fucking bag, which a lot of people do. Guilty. I do it when I was younger than that. I don't do much anymore. I'll rub my finger on it a little bit sometimes, but most times I eat popcorn. Now, if you want to be more of a healthy choice, get popcorn. It doesn't have that in there. Just add a little bit of salt on there, shake it up really good, and then have it. Or if you want to do stuff, snack on protein. Get some, really lean protein. They say like tuna fish. Tuna fish is lean as hell, but can't say tuna fish is really good by itself. You gotta mix it up with stuff because it sucks without it. But nighttime's always the worst for me and for a lot of people out there. I struggle with it quite a bit. I get really bored at night if I'm watching stuff. Some nights if I take like melatonin or I take like some type of like natural sleep aid stuff, normally I can crash without eating a lot, but it's really fucking hard without it. Like today, we went up, I ate like a late breakfast, a late lunch, and then a normal dinner. So around about 6:30, I ate some. I had some Chick Fil A's chicken nuggets. I say it was kind of a fat. It was definitely kind of a fatty calorie type meal, but they have really good breast meat, so it was actually quite high in protein too. And the fats weren't really that bad, honestly. It wasn't like slimy or anything. It was all right. It was good. It was a balance. But I'm trying to figure out as a normal person that's not a big diet, not a big exercise person. I mean, I do exercise and that, but I've been taking, a little bit of more of a longer rest rate because I've been having issues with my back and issues with my neck and that. So I haven't been really wanting to lift super heavy or lift hard as hell. So I've been taking more of a cardio break where I'm just doing cardio. I do cardio on that. I do my muscle tightening exercises now where I'm constantly tightening my muscles and that, trying to get everything that at least keep using it because tightening up your muscles is equivalent of still using them. I'm doing cardio on that. I put my arms on the bike and that. I do cardio and that. I try to get all my back and everything into and that. Get my everything all going. Tomorrow I am going to lift. I definitely am going to lift. I'm probably going to end up doing some bench press in that. And I really want to bring out my chest. So I'm going to have to go on the bench machine. I'm going to have to crank out, a good amount of reps in that. Sometimes single reps, do lightweight single reps. My shit's still popping. I can feel it still popping back here. And that's the biggest problem that I have is right fucking here. I can't say it's really getting any better. Yeah, a little bit better. It's annoying, trust me. If you first start exercising, exercise with low weight. Work yourself up. Don't exercise like an idiot and do too much weight. Most people that do that shit are normally just morons like me. I fucked up my neck. A lot of other people give themselves injuries because they don't know what they're doing. And again, it's all a learning curve. So now I take it really seriously when I lift certain amount of weights in that, and I try to make sure that I'm more not doing massive amount of weight. Like my strongest weights are curls and triceps, and that. My shoulders are getting stronger, but my arms, my bicep, my triceps are normally my strongest part that I use more often, so to say. So they're like to the breaking point of being like my strongest part, other than my legs. But legs are always going to be slightly stronger. Always be able to curl more with your legs because your body weighs quite a bit. But like now, I'm trying to work on my hand grip, my hands. My hands aren't like super fucking thick. They look thick, but like they're not super thick like I want to. My forearms, I want to get my forearms bigger. My forearms are rather small. They're not that big. I mean, they're bigger than normal, obviously, but I'm not looking at an average person. I'm looking at someone that's above average. So that's one of the things that I want to get into. That's always been a problem with me. But being an average person, being a normal physique person, is so much different than looking at these bodybuilders or these athletic people. They're not gifted with genetics. If some of them are, they are. But most of them are on steroids. They're on steroids. You can get pretty decent size. You can build to look really well naturally if you work out fucking hard as hell. If you maintain the flow throughout the years. Yeah, you can make huge leaps and bounds the first 2 to 3 years. You can gain 15 to 20 pounds of muscle if necessary. And you'll look fucking damn good. But then you start to slow down after the first couple of years. Because I'm learning it from the worst standpoint. I don't work out as hard as I need to. I'm not even close. I never work out until I'm fucking dead anymore. Sometimes I can't. Like my biceps, my arms and that. Sometimes I can't work them out until they're dead. They don't die. They just get really weak and then they just feel like, ah, fuck it, I'm done. I only tear so much muscle fiber in my arms. I got pretty decent sized arms. I can't say they're super fucking big, but like for an average person, a natural person, my arms are almost at their max potential. I could probably gain a little bit more, obviously, if I hit with heavier weights, which I only do lighter weights or did lighter weights. Now I'm hitting like 45s and 50s and try to do like 3 to 4 reps, 2, 3 sets. Keep it really fucking heavy. Like my chest and that definitely need work a little more. My shoulders are lacking. My chest is lacking. My chest and shoulders are definitely lacking. So that's the biggest thing I might hit tomorrow. Is do a lot of bench, do a lot of the machine bench because it's just perfect. It hits your chest just perfectly, and try to get that stimulation going on so I can be able to build that up. And try not to extend my arms all the way out. Try to keep it to where it's like use the chest and the shoulder only. Because if I do too much and extend it outwards, I'll use too much tricep, and I don't want to use too much tricep unless I'm doing warm up sets where I'm doing like 120, 130 pounds while I'm just cranking them out like they're nothing. But yeah, these strongmen that you watch, like Eddie Hall and stuff, you're never gonna be that strong. Never in a million fucking years, because you can't. They say, oh, they tell you to keep pushing it, but they know damn well you can't get that much. Even he stated when he took strongman seriously, all he did was lift weights and eat and take steroids. They all take roids. How much they take, it's various. Everyone goes all in cycle. And yes, here's what steroids actually are. They're just recovery. They help you recover because you can't recover fast enough. Sleep can only recover you so much. Meditations can only recover you so much. Yeah, if you're a really good meditator and you sleep really well and you always get your 8 hours of sleep, and you'll recover very, very well. But not everyone can do that. Not everyone has the time to do it, for instance. Because there's always something. There's always something going on. Even me, I don't live on my own. I live with my parents. I can't get the sleep that I want all the time because I always get nagging people coming downstairs asking me to do shit. Various times I get when I do sleep and I'm dead asleep, normally no one tries to bother me. But sometimes they do. They'll say like, well, maybe you shouldn't stay up so late. I'll be like, why does it matter? Because it's me. I want to do whatever I want to do. If I want to stay up late, because who knows? I don't know how many subscribers I can get from doing these just talks. Maybe I'll pull in a couple more people that won't like me. That's exactly what it is. YouTube's like a fucking battleground. I may have the looks to try to pull people in, but they can only see me when they see me. And they're only going to check me out because they only check me out through what I say or through what I put up on my description or my title. Or else sometimes they just look through my channels and that. Like I made a Diablo thing. It was 16 minutes long, just be Magic Find. I did like 4 Magic Find runs, and all of a sudden, I get like 8 views on it instantly. Instantly get 8 views on it. That's half my subscriber list, and I never got that before that fast. I'm not trying to say that people don't like to watch longer stuff. They do. They just don't watch it all. They watch the periodically of it, which is fine. You know, I don't give a shit whatever you do. I'm not gonna force you to do something you don't like. So I'm trying to make this interesting. I try to give knowledgeable stuff. Some people just don't fucking care. Some people just want to watch me just to watch video games. I'm fine with that. But if I can give a little bit of knowledge in between all the stuff that I do, say like, oh, try this out. Some people don't care. Some people live in fantasy world where they just want to watch people play video games. It's just how they are. Most people I know damn well, most of my subscribers are subscribing to me because of either my looks or because of what I'm playing. So, I mean, I just keep going. But yeah. I got talking about myself a little bit, but I'm brainstorming. These are brainstorming little streams. I'm trying to like collect thoughts of that. And I like talk to myself, so might as well talk to an audience if I have one, or if I do get one eventually. They might be able to look back and be like, oh, look at that handsome asshole. Hopefully I'll lose all this. Hopefully I'll get down to 15% body fat, which is my goal. I'm at like 28, 30%. That's how I said it was like 30%. I can get down. I know I can. Just got to do it. Oh, I got to put in the effort. Oh. Oh, man. Well, let's go back to talking to how to make yourself better, whatever it is. Mentally, number one, a lot of people may not say this because obviously they're idiots. Stop caring about what other people think and stop caring about things that are not in your control. That's the number one thing that most people always seem to do. You do it all the damn time. You just don't notice it. When something's not in your control, what do? You want to control it. You want to maintain that, whatever you think that the control is, because it makes you feel powerful. Number one, you're an idiot. We're talking about control. Number one, you're an idiot. Number two, you can't claim to control stuff that's not in your control. I don't know how many times people do it. I say, if that person wants to do it, let them do it. People always say, well, I don't think that it's right. You assume a thought towards something else, as in someone else, that's not in your control. Number three, you can't do that. You can't assume control over something that is not you. So what I call this a personality mirror. You're mirroring your own personality onto someone else. You can't do that. You can't mirror your personality onto someone else because they're not you. No one's ever going to be you, okay? No one's going to be, they might be similar to you. Similarities, how you get relationships and how you make friends. But they're never going to be you. Your thought patterns are never always going to be the same. They can be similar, but not the same. That's the number one of the biggest problems a lot of people have. You give a shit what anybody says. People can walk in and be like, well, what you're saying is just a thought. It's not actually what it is. And I say, well, what you're saying is that you're an idiot and that you're a moron for saying that in the first place, which you can't say that. Oh, my God, you're on. It's late. Oh. About fucking time. You're taking too long. I'm guessing that you work today. I was waiting for you to get on a little while ago, around about 6 when I was doing my Diablo streams, but you didn't come on, so yeah. Oh. Did you work a full shift or like a partial shift? Oh man. Pop it. From street ball. Oh, okay. Hey, did you talk to your coach lady friend? See if she wanted to get on my channel so I can fuck with you. Oh, okay, see that bullshit. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. You gotta get her on there. She'll be very surprised like you. She'll be like, what is he talking about? How does he know me when he doesn't know me? That's the trick. Oh, I'm really good at that shit, at least for most of the stuff. Oh. No. It wouldn't be that bad. Honestly, I wouldn't say nothing towards you. I would be like, yeah, I don't even know your name anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I only know your gamer thing, so it doesn't matter. And I don't know who you are, like your name wise. I'll be like, yeah, this random girl I talked to has an enormous crush on your brother. I heard he has a huge penis. I'm just fucking with you. I don't give a shit if you like that guy or not. That's your job. That is your job to do it. You could be the one to make a choice to do it. I can give you information about it. I can kind of just give you a little bit of experience from myself. I go fuck around with that. It would be hilarious though. It's like, I saw him in the shower. It was quite huge. I'm like, See, now that you're getting to know me, now you're gonna start to see who I really am. At least the fun side of me, because you're pretty legitimate. I like you a lot, actually. You're pretty cool. And don't take that too harsh or too not too harsh, but too much. You're switching teams. No, you're not. I'm not gonna do nothing. You can chill out. You're the only person that talks to me, so I'm trying to have you get people to come on because you're the only one that knows like kind of who I am. Whatever intrigues them to come on. It's like yes, I see that you're joking. Oh. You're like my catalyst. Every YouTuber has a catalyst audience, and you're like the only one that actually continuously kind of like keeps on talking to me in that. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. You got some stupid friends. Who the fuck would think that? That's horrible. I look younger than probably half the people you see in school. Uh, that's what's funny about it. That's sad. Well, it just shows how mature you are compared to them. Because you don't seem like you're judging me. Yeah. I mean, there's some 50-year-olds that look pretty good. They don't look this good though. They don't have the smooth face and that. Other than my skin disorder, but I got that. Nah, they're just immature. Yeah, they're just very immature. They can't handle the manliness that I am. You're at least handling it, so I give you props. You got 19 more years. We'll see what happens in 19 more years. When I do hit 50, I'll probably still look like this. You're gonna be like 30. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. You just set that emotion. As soon as you said that, now we're gonna wait for it. Hopefully, I have a lot more people than just you talking because it's gonna be a fun, fun, fun. Maybe in 19 years, you can get your coach friend on here when she's like 40. I want to do it before she gets married if she is getting there, just to clarify things and chit chat a little bit about. So normally when people get in relationships, it's hard to talk to. I might have millions of subscribers. Who knows? The way I go, and in 5 years, I might have 1,000. I checked out my age base. My age base is from 40 to 65 years old, and I get like some 35-year-old base and some 40-year-old base. Most of it's older people. I'm like, and I understand because I am considered to be old, and most people played the games I played when they were, in their late teens and that, or early 20s. But it's fucking hilarious. My fan base is so old. I'm thinking I'm just getting a whole bunch of perverted people on there. Because you'd be very surprised. At late night, you might see a couple perverted like gay guys come on my thing to talk to me, and you'll see it. It's really fun because with you being on there talking to you a whole bunch of people. Some people come on there. You start seeing like these gay guys come on there, and they'll just start flirting with me. It's fucking hilarious. They'll start flirting with me so much, and you'll see it. And I bet you're gonna get a laugh out of it because it's super entertaining. Super entertaining. Oh, it's massively entertaining because they'll be like, the last one was all like, "Oh, I want to kiss your forehead," and that, like saying I'm so cute and all that stuff, and I'm like, okay. It's like I got a skin disorder, man. I'm like, whatever. Like, and I told him to keep it PG. I said, you only get one PG-13, okay? That was your PG-13. Then he started asking me questions about me, and then my camera kept fucking up because my connection was really bad. And the dude didn't subscribe. He just sat there, just like, he's like, "Oh, bye." I'm like, I typed bye, and then that was it. Then he left. He's like, at least you're talking to me. I'm smiling too much. My fucking jawline's starting to hurt. Yeah. It happens. Doesn't happen all the time, but I had this one Brazilian guy add me. He's not a fan. He didn't subscribe, so whatever. He just wanted to look at me and be like, "Oh, darling, you're so beautiful. Oh, I want to kiss you in your forehead, yeah. Yeah. I want to play around with your wiener because I'm perverted, yeah. Oh, give it to me, baby. Oh." Oh, don't stop. It feels too good, yeah. Keep it going. Oh, yeah. People are super fucking perverted. Oh, that feels good. My day. This feels so good. I did a lot of singing today, so my jawline hurts a lot. Oh, it feels so good. If you ever massage your jawline, it is amazing. It feels really good. Uh, okay. My day, it was good. Went to the gym, did some cardio. Trying to do a new eating plan. Trying to prolong my eating, as in like eat every 3 to 4 hours, say eating every 2 hours. Because of it, I've been snacking a lot at nighttime because I'm staying up so much. Nothing fun happened really. You're eating a chicken quesadilla now. It's like 10 o'clock there. You just pop it in the oven or the microwave. Or did you go to a Mexican place? Or they claim they're Mexican. Oh, man. Oh, did you try to talk to that boy at all? Should I actually, like, message him? We don't have that around here. I never heard about that. It must be a state thing. Your boy toy, or where the fuck his name is. That dude. That dude you keep staring at his package all the damn time, or you think about it. Like, oh my god, he's so handsome. Oh, I wonder what he looks like when he's naked. Oh, I want to grab on his butt. Oh. Bullshit. I know how girls are. Trust me. I got a fat ass. No. Now you're getting all like you're like eating it and you're thinking about his big sweaty hairy ass. Oh. Okay, I'm done. You're so entertaining. We work really well together. I'm really starting to enjoy talking to you, actually. You seem pretty legitimate. You're eating like, oh, this tastes horrible now. Okay. We're gonna talk about food. Let's talk about food then. I had not Popeyes. I have what the fuck is it called? Chick-fil-A. I don't know if you know about Chick-fil-A. It's basically a chicken place. It's a Christian chicken place that don't like gay people, basically. They start off like that. It's so funny. When they first open up, if you put down that you were other or that you were gay, they wouldn't actually let you come in there. Like they wouldn't hire you, so to speak. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's like everyone's a little gay. You know that, right? Like everyone looks at someone and they're like, man, that guy has a nice ass. They do it. A man does it. They don't do it out front of people. So that makes you look gay. Girls do it all the time. They see a girl with a nice rack. Like, man, those tits look nice. We do it all the time. You ever want to, I mean, I don't know if you do or don't. If you see a girl with a nice rack, you look at it like, man. Because you're identifying it as being nice. There's nothing wrong with looking at someone else. That's good. That's a healthy way of communicating with other people. Like I'm training myself to look at if people are attracted to me or not. So I went up to a donut, this donut place called the Donut Stop. There's an old lady in there. I'd say she's probably in her 70s. And there was like a group of younger girls, probably like in their 20s and that. You could tell that they sounded like you. They were very talkative and whatever. As soon as I walked in, that you can just tell when the eyes shift. And so I walked in there. I was with my mom and that. And as soon as I smile, because I really have a great smile, that's probably the reason why I get views. And they all start looking at me and give me that like smirk. And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. I didn't say nothing because I already knew. The old lady in that, as soon as I started smiling more, she kept smirking at me, and that she had so much makeup on because she's older. She had like big old blushy cheeks and that. She had so much foundation on. And I noticed that when you are attractive looking, it's kind of a curse because you have to broadcast yourself more because people want to look at you. So I taught myself to smile more. I'm always smiling, showing my teeth, showing my upper teeth. Because showing your bottom teeth is ugly when you smile. You gotta show your upper teeth. That's the best smile you got is the upper teeth. So I bought this whitening toothbrush thing. It's called Mist. It looks like a mouth guard with a vibrator on it, basically. It's a vibrating toothbrush. It looks like a mouth guard. It's attached to this mechanism that vibrates and has a blue light on it. When you put it on your teeth, you have three settings. You have high setting for clean your teeth really good, which you have to like move it back and forth because you can't really get everything in the back. And they're bristles, so you have to move it anyway. The vibrations help knock the shit out of your teeth. And the blue light helps whiten your teeth. So I don't blame you for not wearing makeup. Yeah, the mist is really good. That's how my teeth are getting so white. And obviously, with the camera and that and the lights reflect a certain way. And now that my teeth are actually whiter than my skin, they look really shiny on camera. That stuff works. It's like $60, $70. You could buy a package of it to where you can get another one for like 20-30% off of the whole order. So you get two, you get 20% off, three, you get so many percent off. It works really well. The cleaning part's kind of annoying. Like I have to use mouthwash. They say, oh, you can just do it by itself. No, you have to use mouthwash first. Get your teeth soaked in the mouthwash and then use it. It rips everything off. And make sure you use it for the full 30 seconds. If you want to do more, go through different settings. Go through the lower settings so you don't like rip your teeth off. That would be pointless then. Then you have no teeth to smile with. You walk around like them, like people that have meth teeth. They like pull out their fucking teeth. Most people do drugs, so they have to like have dentures and shit and pull out their fucking teeth. I'm smiling so much, my jawline's cramping up a little bit. But yeah, you'd be surprised. Taking care of your teeth, like makes your whole entire face change. Smiling more, like people don't smile that much. I learned to smile more because it makes you look prettier. It makes you look more beautiful. Being a frown, like that looks different than it shows more. It makes you look more pretty. I used to frown a lot. I never smiled a lot. And one of the first jobs I got, one of the guys says like, "You got a really nice smile." I never really realized it because I had issues in that, so I didn't really like myself that much when I was younger. But now that's all I do is smile. And Jesus Christ, I never get so much attention. I get too much attention. You girls go crazy for that shit. I don't know why. You girls are crazy. Crazy. And guys fucking hate it. Guys fucking hate me for it. They're so judgmental. It's like, oh, you don't look better than me because I have a six-pack. I got a cute face. You can't beat that. I'm sorry. You can try all you want. You can get the nicest six-pack you want. When your face looks like shit because you don't smile enough or because you just don't look good, I guess, that is genetics' fault, I guess. Okay, whatever. Not everyone can look pretty. At least what people think that is pretty. I don't know. People are confusing. And there's some people that like big fat people. Like big fat people, asses like this wide, like big old fucking butts and shit. Oh, I couldn't stand that. Any girl that's massively overweight, I don't think that's attractive looking, honestly. But some guys dive into that shit. Interesting. Very interesting, yes. I don't understand, but I like listening. But yeah, you try that out. Actually, I'll give you a little secret. That's the reason why I changed how I more meditate than most people. By far, they're all a bunch of fucking morons. Very interesting. Was it interesting spelling? Would you? What kind of wording is that? Very good. Yes, very good. Well, anyway, since you're kind of like you're getting rather close to me, since no one else is talking to me now, I've been trying to help people out to enlighten themselves. And with you being young, it's very easy to enlighten you because you seem to have a good thing going for you. You know, you're very active in that. You do sports and that. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. But life is not always going to be the same. Once you get done with high school, if you go to college and that, you might have a similar life as high school. But once you get out of college now, if you do go to college, life is a lot different. I mean, you can still do sports teams, still do that stuff, and you still try to be as close as possible to that high school way of living. But it doesn't last. It eventually breaks because people get married, have kids, they stop doing shit. That's what I'm saying. You yourself matter. Okay, so your life is your life. So friends, they can matter. They can keep you emotionally stable in that. But you're not always going to have them there. And you have me there because this is all I do. This is all I do. I'm on here all the damn time. So if you won't talk to me about anything, obviously, even if you're old and wrinkly, and I still look like this, looking at 100 years old, and you're like 80 and you look like shit, I'm like, well, I told you, you know. You're going to have that coach lady talk to me. You'd be like 80 years old. I don't know what's going to happen with technology in the next 50 years. Maybe I'll be dead by then. Who knows? Maybe my destiny will be complete and then I'll die because that's how it normally happens. It sucks, but that's how life is. But anyway, back to the whole life thing. You're doing really well. Don't worry about relationships. If you like someone, talk to them, but don't encourage yourself to date someone right away. Young living or young life is all about progressing yourself. People make the mistakes of getting married too fast or having kids too quick. They do it all the time, and they ruin their whole lives. Because once you get off your track, as in your timeline, or I call your not your time. Well, it is your timeline, but it's your fate line, which I call it like a river of fate, which is the direction that you're going right now. You always have splits. You ever heard of like the puzzles where they always have split roads in that? And you take this is wrong, or this is right, or this is a different challenge to this is a different challenge. That's how our fate is. That's how our destiny is. You always have the fork in the road that you have to decide if you want to stay on this path that you're doing now to progress yourself, or you want to change it by getting into a relationship or do something dramatic that changes the way that you like think or more or less go to. Like, I haven't changed much where my fork is going. I've been keeping it normally as straight as possible. I have my bumps on the roads, and what I call, the fate river, with the motions with the fate river, I call it dams. I call them rocky dams, to where emotions come in, they like to dam up your river, which is where you get angry, depressed, anxiety, stuff like that. And so you dam up your river, and then you have to like break through. Eventually it does. But to be able to keep your river as smooth as possible is to stop caring about things that are not in your control. In your control. Yourself, yes, care about yourself. Understand where you come from. But don't think that you and everybody else are the same. Not even close. No one's the same. We're similar. That's how we make friends. And that's how we meet our partners or our loved ones. But we're not the same. So one thing a lot of people do, and I did it when I was younger, to put their personality onto someone else. I call it the personality mirror. Normally when you look in the mirror, you see yourself. So more or less, like when you see someone else, you think that they know what you know and that you are who they are. No, you're not. People do it a lot. If you listen to people talk, they'll always say stuff like this, like, that's stupid. Why they do that? Because they're not you. That's it. You hear it all the time. It's experience. Because you know it doesn't mean they know it. They try to mirror themselves. Or maybe they should say, oh, I've done that before. I understand that they made that mistake. See how it goes down? You might heard it your whole entire life. You just don't catch it. You don't get it because you're like, you think it's just, oh, they're just saying that. No, that's what they're doing. So to become enlightened is to not judge. If you do judge, you judge it with a speck. You judge with what you actually see for what you don't see. That is one of the bigger problems. People want to judge someone and then they like clarify all this shit that's not even true. They're trying to like use a prophet type thing where they're trying to like think about all the stuff that they might be doing, but they're not doing. I judge people based upon the actions of the person. Very simple, but people don't. They want to overjudge people. So, for instance, your friend describes me as being a 50-year-old person. You already stated what I'm just saying. Your friend is already being a judgmental person instantly for no reason at all. You don't even know me. You know me quite well, evidently, because you're still talking to me. But your friend literally just threw that down there. Your friend probably checked out my page, probably looked at me, and then all of a sudden started to judge me and start saying all the stuff and that. But then again, she doesn't know me at all. Right there is telling you that that's a problem. So you're using what you believe that's true to not knowing something that is true. Believing and knowing are two different things. Belief is a thought. It's a thought pattern of something that you want to exist, but it doesn't. Like believe in religion. Does it truly exist? Or does some dumb fuck wrote down stories to clarify things? Now, I'm not saying all of the Bible is not true, but the stories are modified to be a selective way. Because if everyone reads the Bible, you would understand, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make sense. My mom reads the Bible all the time. She tells me verses and that. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. It's like, yeah, it doesn't. But it doesn't. But to clarify who we are as human beings, as mankind, we're supposed to be gentle-hearted creatures. We're not supposed to kill each other because we're all the same. If we think that we're not the same because the color of our skin is ridiculous. So, and that's the biggest thing that's happening in our world today. It's been happening before I was born, before before you were born, before I was born. It's been happening for the last 60, 70 years, if not 100 years. So I want you to really. I know your friends are gonna be very stereotypic, so to speak. They're gonna be, judging me like, oh my god, he's probably just talking to you because he wants to get in your pants or whatever the fuck the stupidest shit they like to say. I'm an older man. I give two fucks about that. I don't care. I'm not gonna bang your mom. I'm not gonna bang your coach. I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, hey, I heard you're coaching one of my subscribers. Some of the people do that on YouTube. It's so hilarious. Like when a really good looking girl gets on here, they're all like, so how you doing? They use the cheesiest lines. That shit cracks me up. Oh my god. Oh. Now I'm not trying to change your mind about things. I just want you to look at a broader picture of what life is. Because once you get the little bit of knowledge and a little bit of experience by what I'm saying, you'll start to see it for yourself, and then you'll grow yourself, and then all of a sudden everything will open up. Like, oh my god, this is real. You start pinpointing, they don't make you a stronger individual, because then you'll pick a good partner too, because then you'll analyze them and you'll be able to understand certain things. You got to ask questions. How personal it might be, you have to ask questions. Like some things I do, I give them details. I always do. I always give them private details, as in private details, because everyone's wondering, why not? You're going to date me, or you're going to get close to me. You might as well know. Obviously, I might as well tell you. Should be scared of it. I can't magically change it. It is what it is. Just like what your statement is and your name, it is what it is. That's what got me intrigued by you. Your name. I'm like, huh. That sounds pretty smart. I might like that person. She might be someone I can get closer to. But not that close. I don't want your mom getting all like, oh my God, you're doing what? Your mom thinks to herself, she's like, he's old enough to bang me. Yeah. It's always what people don't tell you. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, I feel so good rubbing that. Oh. You'd be surprised what people think, what they tell you are two different things. No one's as blunt as I am. If they are, they're probably a big asshole, because people don't like to tell the full truth. They get upset. Oh. I literally had, like, other than change the subject, I'll tell you some stories about my some of my jobs and that. I don't think I told you any of that stuff about some. You never been on long enough to know. Anyway, I'll tell you where my meditation started. I'll tell you when I started to actually gain confidence with myself, because it's a good story in that it builds up a lot of character. So we'll start off when I'm younger. You got a little tummy. You're probably sitting like, oh yeah, big old bloated. You can't see my gut because my camera won't show it to you, but I got like one of those beer guts kind of thing, because my fat goes all in my stomach. Like, oh, so full. It's like I have a kid. I want my baby back. Come on, get in my belly. Get in my belly. Okay, look that. Oh man. So what do you want to hear, actually? I'm going to ask you that. Do you want me to tell you a story about how I became who I am? Or do you want me to talk about stupid shit and make fun of people? I don't mind doing that. I love making fun of people. I love teasing you. I know that. You're pretty fun to tease. So we'll go with what you want me to talk about. Oh, man, my jaw. Oh. You don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Is that how you are? You're like, whatever. I don't care. Oh. Oh, you're in. Did you do the hair thing too? You're like those stupid ass, like those stupid ass grumpy girls always do, or the spoil rotten brat. Like, whatever. It's like, oh, okay. Suddenly swan on the beach, you're all like, oh. They're like, ah. They push their boobs together. They're like, ah. Oh. On a horse with a vibrator up their ass. What? Where'd that come from? The intensiveness of this is crazy. Oh, that's funny. You're thinking of a rainbow. Okay, I'm gonna give you this hint. This is very important to talk about. No, you can't have both. Okay, we're gonna do a movie scene right now. The director's saying, "Why don't you sit on that horse? There's a vibrator attached to the horse." Yeah, sit on the horse. So she does her modeling thing and that, and all of a sudden it is that goes right in her ass. She's like, "Good. We're gonna take pictures of you now." She's sitting there and she's just like shaking all the time, trying to do poses and that. She like does the whole like rainbow thing. The horse is riding up and down. You know why girls like riding horses, right? Okay, we're not gonna go any deeper, but it's obvious. Guys hate riding horses. They smash your balls. Girls love riding horses. So I see most people that ride horses are women. Guys don't like riding horses. It sucks. You're thinking about Welcome to my channel. I love ruining people's lives, I guess. Think about fantasy beach life. Now you're just be thinking about big, gigantic vibrators. Oh, I can't help myself. That shit's funny. You're like, just ruin my perfect vision. It's still good vision. Don't let me ruin it. I hope you caught that eye swipe thing I did. Oh, shut up. You know you looked in your mom's drawer and found a couple vibrators. You know she's not getting satisfied by that guy that she's with. You're probably like, what the fuck is this? You're like, I can see your face and you saw it. You're like, oh my God. How do I know that you did that? Because I could see it in your mind. It's fucking hilarious. Don't get too big of eyes. There's a lot of things I know. I'll stop talking about it. I don't read too much of your mind because I don't want to keep it. We'll keep it. Well, we're keeping this in between us because that's my specialty is to read people's kind of thoughts. I'm actually really good at it, honestly. Your eyes are getting really big, aren't they? How'd you know that? Kind of. But everyone goes through this scenario. Curiosity gets the best of us. That's how I normally go. I go by curiosity. That's spooky. If I'm right, I'm right. I'm normally not right, but I do like to put out scenarios like that to see if I am right. Now that you're saying that, you're probably like, how do you know? Uh-oh. Are you stalking me? No, I don't live in Utah. I live hella far away from you. So I'm not looking from a telescope and like, she's doing that. No, ain't nothing like that. We're going to swing it too serious. This is what happens when you're enlightened. When you have a higher conscious level. My conscious level is enormously high compared to most people. I could do things that people can't even imagine doing. Like reading vibes. I'm so good at it. I can literally like picture people doing certain things. That's how I mind read. Like you're really close to me now, okay? So you're emotionally attached to me right now. Not saying relationship. I'm saying what I know about you makes me closer to you. Once you get closer to someone, you can kind of read who they are. You can kind of visualize certain scenarios. That's how our brains actually work. Our brains don't work the way the scientists say you'll use 10% of your brain. Well, if you use 10% of your brain, you're a fucking idiot because that's automatic. Okay. You automatically use it. But what's beyond there? Anyone know? Does anyone know? No? That's my job to know because that's what I study. That's what I research. It might be spooky. I'm not going to dive into your mind too much, get into your little perverted fantasies and that because that's for you to have. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to say nothing because you're like, oh my God, stop it. I don't want to lose you as a subscriber and be like, he knows too much. Fuck this guy. He's going to tell everybody all my secrets. No. If you're wondering how I became like this, that's the story I would love to tell you. It's a long, long road. This stuff didn't just happen out of nowhere. This is an enormous amount of study and research combined in with meditation. And all of a sudden it just snaps. It's like something in your brain that you never use. And then once you use it, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like a euphoria. It's like, oh my God. I barely ever get mad anymore. Besides Resident Evil 3, that game pisses me off. But if I meditate, it goes away. I don't really give a fuck, whatever. But I do enjoy getting mad at that game. That game's very, very entertaining. I would have to say. Okay. Now I'm thinking about your friend, the one that judged me. What I know about her and the way that she judged me, I can guess that she has insecurities, obviously, because you never judged me. You never judged me. You talk to me like you talk to your friend. There's a huge difference between you and your friend that you talk to. Knowing that she judges, she has self-esteem issues, obviously. Or maybe she saw me. Maybe she felt that I was attractive looking and she had to say all that stuff because of nervousness. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of because most times people do that. when they get nervous, they tend to say really stupid shit. Girls do it quite a bit towards guys. Some girls are more happy and upfront. Some girls are more laid back, and some girls are more like the opposite, where they'll use negative emotions to pull in someone. They're like, I don't like you. But in the back of their mind, like, oh my God, I wish you would plow me in the bathroom right now. They do that. And how do I know that? Because I talk to women about it, and I kind of put them in like categories of personalities. Some personalities are a certain way. Like for you, for instance, you are very mature. Why? Because you're talking to me. You're not judging me. You're enjoying the conversation, despite the fact you're attracted to me, but you're not letting that overcome the conversation. You're not trying to be like some girls to be super flirtatious and that and say, oh my God, I want to see your penis and all that crap. No, you're not doing that. More or less because you're too young for me. But you're not aggressive like that. That's good. That's what I want in a woman. I don't want a woman that's that aggressive with that. That's boring. Maybe because I'm older, but obviously I hate that shit. Oh boy. I hope I didn't read too much into your mind. I apologize for that. I'll keep that under control. I won't say nothing. I just hope your mom doesn't walk in and be like, you said what? Oh, okay. I'll chill out. You're still eating that? It's been like 20 minutes. What the fuck? You gotta get that horse speech out of your mind then. They're gonna sit on a horse. You're like, stop it. God, you're putting shit into my head when I'm trying to eat this. Most women do. I don't even know what you even look like. So obviously I don't know much about you. At least in that. Oh. Hey, you know what I thought of it first? You thought of it first. I just made it better. You're tall. That means you got big boobs, I guess. Because most girls that are tall normally have big boobs. I'm guessing. Depends on what you eat. If you eat a lot of fiber foods, your appetite's going to be very small. Sometimes we have small stomachs. If you're very athletic and you do a lot of running, cardio, your stomach actually shrinks. You don't eat as much. So if you're staying active throughout the whole entire day, you're not going to have to eat as much. Or, well, you'll eat more, but you can only consume so much. Now, if you're weight training, try to build mass or muscle, you got to eat. You have to eat. Cardio is a little bit different. Now, if you're doing cardio that breaks down the muscle fibers, you feel burn in your legs and that, more or less, you got to eat more protein. But eventually, cardio becomes to where you won't feel it at all, and you're just burn off calories. We can talk about fitness. I'm really big into that. So I'm learning it myself. That's one of the new things I've been researching a lot of. Like a lot. I've been listening to a lot of bodybuilders, actual bodybuilders, not fake ass people. I just say shit and they're like, I'm not on steroids. We all know you're on steroids. Why don't you say it, you fucking asshole? But yeah, I'm going through my little diet change. I never had a six pack in my whole entire life. I always had a gut on me. My fat originates in my gut. So my biggest thing is nighttime. Like if I stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning, hopefully I do with you. I actually make it go by faster because you're very quite interesting to talk to. I'm trying not to eat before I go to bed. I try to sleep with the emptiest of stomach I can get to without being uncomfortable. Because I always wake up during the middle of the night having to eat because my stomach hurts. Because I'm just like, man, I'm empty. I'm tired, So I'm trying to get to that point where I'm not trying to eat so much. And this is out cardio. With cardio, it's easier to fall asleep. Like if you do cardio before you go to bed, like if right now you eat that quesadilla and you do like 30 minutes of cardio, decent cardio, and you take a shower, you'll fall asleep really quickly because your stomach will shrink really bad. You'll burn off whatever calories you have, but you don't want to eat because your body's already eating the fat up that you have in your body. So you don't have to eat. You're already absorbing fat. Why? That's why people get fat. They're prolonging their food too short. They're constantly eating. Yes, it is calories in, calories out, but the daytime and middle of the day is normally the easiest way to keep yourself balanced. Dinner time, if you're pretty good at dinner, it's nighttime. It's snack time at nighttime because no one goes to bed right at night. Our cycles are messed up. They'll stay up and then they'll eat throughout the whole entire night. I'm like, man, I did really good today, but nighttime is my worst time. That's why you gain weight. That's why I gain weight. Nighttime is my worst time. Like, like I do energy shakes. I do G Fuel. G Fuel keeps me up, and it makes me not hungry. But the problem is with that is that once the caffeine runs out, I'll feel like shit, and then I'll feel dragging that. Yeah. Oh what? Okay. I'll be right back. BRB. Okay. Okie dokies. Oh man, my fucking. I'm back. Mm. 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 Oh man. Sorry about that. I had some discussion with my parents about something. Oh man, my neck. It's always something going on. Hmm. Hmm. Indeed, there is. You're back from outer space. There's one tiny human that's a look upon your face. Hello there, stranger. It is what it is. You chat a lot. I'm very surprised I haven't got any perverted people on. They probably see that I'm chatting with you and they're all like, no, we'll leave this one alone tonight. Oh. I'm very happy my camera hasn't fucked up at all. I've been having enormous issues with connections. It hasn't screwed up once tonight, and I'm very happy that it hasn't. But if it starts to mess up, I'm probably going to go on my PlayStation. So we continue the conversation then. Whatever the fuck we're talking about. I'm very happy that you are talking to me. It's like I have an audience now. I mean, obviously it's late night, so it makes me excited that I actually have someone that wants to listen to me. I hope I get more people like you. Just get a whole bunch of people in, have a big conversation. It'd be so nice. Obviously, it's probably gonna be more women than men, so don't get too jealous. I don't need that. Hey, it starts off like that. When I did research on YouTube and that, and like listen to people and that, I don't know if it's gonna be like that. You'd be very surprised how many people might be jealous. So it's like, fuck you, bitch. Oh, I would love to hear that shit. See a bunch of like, I don't think it's gonna be like that, but oh my god, it'd be so much fun. How fun it'd be. Just hear a bunch of bitches bitching. You're like, bitch, fuck you, you stupid fat cunt. So exciting. I doubt it's gonna get like that, but it'd be fucking hilarious if it did. Uh but yeah, it's really nice. I didn't think I'd get any type of person to be able to talk to that much, but there's always one, and I'm happy that you are. Starts with the one and then it ends up many. But yeah, when I did research on YouTube and that, they were telling me like having like 1,000 or so subscribers and that, you normally have like 5 or 6 people that always talk to you. Every time you get on, they're very enjoyable. But as you get up higher in that, when you start getting up to like 10s, 20s, 30s, it gets a little bit nerve wracking because pretty much the conversations take over themselves. You just answer questions. So you can't be really specific. I like to be specific on things, but normally I just talk anyway. You just listen. So I really hope my audience doesn't get big. I hope if it does, it does. But it's just, oh. I need to get some sugar mamas though. Go ask your mom if your mom knows any women that are rich and like to talk to cute guys like me so I can get money. Because I'm about to make this a money thing eventually. Donate for a smile? Yeah? Okay. That would be quite nice. Because I'm not stingy like some of these other YouTubers, and I'm very small, but some of these people that have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, oh my God. You have to hear these people and how like depressed they are, and that is bad. Okay. I'm just fucking with you. I always tell myself I probably won't make up to 1,000 subscribers. If I do, I'll get monetized. Then I'll make a little bit of money off that. But I know damn well it's going to be a while. It's going to be quite a bit. Because YouTube probably doesn't like me that much because I'm kind of an asshole, but whatever. So I look at people that have millions of subscribers. I look at the videos they make. They edit their videos down. But when they do live streams, there ain't no difference. Are they as smart as me? Not even close. They wish. Not with some things. I always think about it. I'm like, how can I make people be able to get them to subscribe to me? I don't know. I mean, I got you, and your friends don't want to, evidently, at least not right now, because they're scared or they're all like, he's just whatever the fuck they're thinking. But I'm like, okay, I have one person. I always call you out. I'm like, man, I have one person. Every time I make a live stream when I'm just talking to myself because no one's on there, I always bring you up. I'm like, oh, this person always comes on there and it's always talking to me. I'm very happy that she's doing it because it sucks being alone. It's like just sitting there and be like, well, hi. The audience I don't have. But maybe one day. Maybe when you get a little bit older and all of a sudden I just explode. Because I have a lot to give. I have a lot of knowledge to give. And you know that by the way I talk. Because you're probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? That makes sense. And then you're like, holy shit. Your friends are probably going to be scared to talk to me. I would have to say that. I'm reading their minds and now they're like, don't do too much. I don't want you to know every little thing. Oh, no. I would have to say the way that I am, I'm chosen to be this way. I've always kind of been this way my whole entire life. And for some reason, it's getting more complex. Every day I do more meditations than that. I get slightly more mentally stronger, and I can just see things beyond what normal people can. And if my job is to give out information towards people, especially young people like you, that's beautiful because your whole entire life can change. When you start seeing what I see, and that's little things, obviously, you'll start to pick up on it, and the knowledge will come to you. Knowledge is everywhere. We live in a big knowledge pool. People themselves have knowledge all over the place, going on the place. The way you act, the way you talk, the way you move, how you fart or how you laugh, everything is knowledge. Okay, farting is just gross to a certain extent, but whatever, it's funny. But everything sums up a person's personality. If you can look at it and be able to figure it out, like clues of an investigation in that, you'd be very surprised how you can start doing it to everybody. Even yourself. You're like, man, I didn't know I did that. You start learning about yourself. Oh, your horizons get so much bigger. Because learn about yourself. Once you know yourself all the way, then it's easier to know someone else. Because you know what you like. So you kind of follow in what other things that they might like or that person might like that you like. If you're confused, which is what leads to depression, anxiety, suicide, stuff like that, you're confused about your life. You don't know who you are. So you get depressed. You start mimicking other people. You can look at other people and try to clarify who they are towards you, but don't be them. Be you. You might have similarities, but they're not you. Don't look up to celebrities. Celebrities are garbage. All of them are garbage. All of them. All of them, all of them, all of them. They're all using you to make money. That's it. When COVID hit, these complaining assholes complained. Oh my God, I need to make money. You have millions of dollars. What are you doing with your money? Well, I have $5 billion mansions that I have to secure. Why? Why do you have so much crap? That's what it is. And then people like us are all like, we're dealing with making barely like 20, 30,000 a year. And we're living life and we're happier. Why? Because that's the reason why. Because we're not all selfish people. The middle class people are not selfish. High class people are more or less selfish. Oh, they donate money in that. Well, because they have to. You ever know what it is to be rich? You think it's easy life? To a certain extent, yeah. You know how much money you have to spend to maintain the flow of that money? So if you have $1 million, you make $85,000 a year off the interest. So unless you reinvest that interest, you have to spend it. If you don't spend it, the government takes it. They only do it to people that have lots of money. People that don't have lots of money, more or less, they don't have to spend it. That's what it is. So being a millionaire sucks. Imagine if I became a millionaire, or if you became a millionaire, you made $1 million, just $1 million, and you live off that interest, which anyone could. You gotta be a fucking dumbass to not live off that interest. At least in middle class age. Now, if you want to buy mansions and shit because you have hundreds of millions of dollars, okay. More or less because you have to a certain extent. But I always do the $1 million thing. And how would you spend that? What would you spend that on? Okay, the first couple of years you might get a house. You might save up enough money after 3 years or so and get a really nice house. So you might save your lifestyles maybe like $15,000 a year or so, depending on where you're at. So like my standard is I don't pay much bills, so I probably maybe spend $5,000 a year. I got $80,000 I have to spend. What the fuck would I spend it on? There you go. Okay, I can buy a car. I can buy me a $50,000 car. Okay, well now I have a car. What else? I can fix up my room. But after you're done doing all these like simple factors, what do you spend it on? That is always where you get that point. Like, oh shit, I got to get into a relationship now because I got to spend it on my girl. Because now you're just like, okay, now I can get a relationship. Well, we're going to get a relationship very easy. Because some women are gold diggers and they want you to spend money on them. But if you don't have that, all these questions come in. Being rich sucks. It just sucks. Because there's just so much money and you have to spend it. That's why you have to pay for accountants. You have to pay for all these people to do it for you because doing it by yourself sucks. You're like, oh my God, I got millions here, millions there. That's why you hire people. Well, anywho, are you done with your quesadilla, by the way? Did you finally eat it? You like took that last bite. You're like, oh my God, I'm so full. Oh. Oh. crack me up. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels really good. Oh. You still have a whole quesadilla. Oh, you funny. Oh my god. Well, what do you want to talk about? So I can talk about all this random shit. I bet you're gonna run out of crap to talk about. Yeah, it's like here, have my leftovers. Your sister's like a dog. You just give her your leftover food, and she just eats it. That's horrible. You horrible person. Why do you do that to yourself? In Soviet Russia, food eat you. Good doggy. Here's a bone. You name her Rat? Well, Rat's not a dog, okay? I don't know how you get that mixed up. Oh. You know what you do is we need to set up like time dates that mean you can get on. That'd be more private though, because it's private right now. But I'm saying when it gets bigger than that, because I do like talking to you and that. I do really enjoy it. When it's like if you're like, oh, that is your actual name. Like if your coach friend gets on, or your coach gets on, and we start having like really deep conversations, that I definitely don't want to mix it up with you because that'd be horrible. You'd be sitting there like really quiet and really nervous. Like, I don't know what to say. Her nickname's Fat Dinosaur. Hey, you fatty over there. Eat my quesadilla. Oh my god, I'm smiling so much my fucking face hurts. Oh, that was fucked up. I don't want to grab my fucking face hurts. I need to get one of those Asian masseuses to rub on my fucking jawline. Oh, it hurts so bad. I talk way too fucking much. But that's my job, eh? Hey. Fat dinosaur. I mean, you're tall for a girl. You're 5'9". That's pretty tall. I don't know that you're fat or not. I don't believe that you are. Because you run. You do too much running that. I don't think your appetite's that bad. There you go. Let's call her a puppy dog. It's like, hey, you're a doggy dog. You're a dog. Eat my scraps. So, there. It's in her face. Whatever, sis. God. You and your gigantic boobs always get in my way. Young sisters are so bad. They always make fun of older sisters' boobs. It's fucking hilarious. And then you're like, well, when you get older, you're going to have big boobs too. Whatever. No, don't feel bad for her. She's too young. You don't need to feel bad for nobody. You call it fun play. You're funny. You're being fun play. It's like a being a boy in that when you see your aunt. Your aunt has like huge boobs, and that the aunt always like smashes the kid's face in their boobs or whatever. They're like, and the aunt's like, oh, I love, oh, you're so adorable. Sucks being a guy with that. That's annoying. I never had that happen to me, but I find that hilarious when it does happen. It's like, get the fuck off me. Go away. Because you're young and you don't know anything, so you don't get excited about it. You're like, get your fucking tits away from me. Fuck off. Go away. Because thinking about being a young-minded person, like when you're around like 6 and that, fine, I'll stop talking. Here you go, rat. Fucking take it. Go away. I will have to say, you don't know anything. You think you're so smart, yeah? You don't know shit. You walk around here and say stuff. You have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, get out of here with that. I don't know if I do a good impersonation of that or not. Got another viewer. Hello, another viewer. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, you're going to get a kick out of this shit. All I have to say is take my words very lightly. I play around a lot. Very jokative. Don't take it too seriously. You take it too seriously, I suggest you leave because you're going to get, if you get your feelings hurt because of the way I talk, by all means. But yeah. You keep it PG. We don't talk too much about stuff. But if you got questions, I have answers. I go through a lot of things. Lots of things. Oh my God. About time you got on there. She like took one bite. She's like, she's like a little rat. She's like, Okay, now Reaper, since I actually know you, don't get too mean towards this person, okay? I don't need you to be getting people to not want to talk to me. Well, anyway, what it is, this is an actual person I actually know, Reaper. She's an asshole too, so don't take her seriously. She's kind of like me. I guess I'm a little bit worse because I dig into deep stuff. But yeah, don't. I'm happy that you're on, Reaper, because I've been having a blast. This person's pretty entertaining. Yeah, I've been trying to get on late night, and yeah, it has been a while. You should watch my angry Resident Evil videos. I can't remember which one it was. But this shit gets angry. I get fucking pissed off. Oh my God, I get so pissed off. What it is, knows, because she watched some of my stuff during it. And like, this shit's very entertaining. Yeah, I've been seeing your pictures and that. I never saw your brother before. Oh my God, he looks like one of those he looks like one of those trolls off of Lord of the Rings. I saw a picture of your brother. That's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, he has like a big old awkward head. He looks like it's very unique look. And I'm just like, he looks like one of those trolls off of Lord of the Rings. Like, holy shit. And your mom looks hella grumpy, Reaper. Your mom looks really grumpy. Oh, man. I thought your brother was your boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, my God. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it's your brother. Like, okay. Like, oh, my God, that'd be kind of awkward. Well, the things I talk about, Reaper, you could agree with it or not, honestly, because I've been getting really deep. I get very deep, like penetration deep. Like I just don't go just finger in. I stick the whole hand in there, you know. I want to get deep. Oh. Oh. Ew, no. Hmm. By the way, I'll tell you one truth about Reaper. It's obvious, evidently. Reaper has a crush on me. What it is, and she doesn't like showing it too much, but it's quite adorable when when I say stuff like that because she does have a crush on me. She always did, obviously. She's. I'll tell her. Cause I like sucking dick. That's reason my mouth's open. No. I don't know. It's just a good expression. It makes me look happy. You could think all the perverted things you want to think. Sorry, with having a 15-second delay, it's kind of funny when I talk about stuff. All of a sudden, it pops up in the chat. I'm just waiting for you guys to respond to me. Oh. I'm going to tell you a little story. No, please. The Buffalo Wild Wings, when I saw you up there after like 2 years of not seeing you, you see the glow on her face. She was smiling in that. She was like tripping up on her words. The waitress was hating on us because I was flirting around with her instead of the waitress. It was so funny. I never laughed so much. And I gave Reaper my number. We're friends. I've known her for a while now. And the waitress got so pissed and so jealous. I never laughed so hard. It was fucking hilarious. She was so upset. It's like, why is that good-looking guy talking to that horse or whatever the fuck women like to say about other women? I never laughed so hard. It was so funny. That waitress got super pissed off. She was a bitch. But it was hilarious. I'm not being cocky, I'm being truthful. Okay. That's even worse. Well, I'm just saying when women make fun of other women because they're jealous, obviously when a good-looking guy comes up to another woman that they don't think that's good-looking, I guess, they always be like, why are you talking to that bitch when I'm prettier than she is? It's just how some people are. They're super judgmental. They always call people really stupid names. Horse is just a common animal most people know of. Dogs are too cute. Horses are cute too, but they always clarify horses being like big and ugly, whatever. Kitty up, Reaper. I'm gonna ride on your back. People think I'm a whore. No, like, why am I thinking? I didn't say that I said that the girls said it, as in they're trying to clarify something towards you because they're upset because I didn't hit on them. Women are weird, aren't they? Women are weird. Mm. I'm not gonna tell the full story because there's a little bit more to it than that. I'll leave it like that. I guess I'm a horrible person when it comes down to stuff because I tell the truth so much that people get upset about it. And they're like, "No, don't tell them the details." No, no. I swear to you, I didn't have a vibrator in my ass the whole entire night. No, I didn't. Oh. Oh. No. No, I didn't. I promise you. It's like that Spaceballs with the Keen. I don't know if you know what the movie Spaceballs is, what it is, but Reaper knows. When they did the whole car thing, I got it for a very fair price. The guy was very fair, and he like looks over to the side to be comedic. I love that. I try to use that a lot on cam because it's fucking hilarious. You're like, oh yeah, I'm the best person ever. Oh. Some things never get old. Oh. Mm. You still trying to feed your sister that quesadilla? What it is? Are you force feeding her? Eat it already. Sounds pretty bad. Why, thank you. I do not have a Chucky voice. It's because I laugh. It's kind of a fake laugh. It's kind of real, kind of fake. Your family. What the fuck? It's like almost midnight there. Oh. Your family must be close. My family's never that close. Oh, Reaper, did you ever check out Dr. Wolfula? I don't know if I told you about that. It's a horror site or horror YouTuber. He does horror reviews. He's actually really good. All he does is do horror reviews. He's pretty good. He's got like a fake wolf mask on. He's really funny too. He makes fun of a lot of stuff. He's quite hilarious. Yeah. Oh my God. I remember the first time I talked to you in that something happened. I think I was making fun of Bob or Karen or something like that. You're like, I never laughed so hard. Like, like what the fuck? Like, what's like? It's people do when they get really like, when they get really like, when they get a really high amount of laughing or laughter. They tend to actually really laugh. Like when I laugh, I get really high voice. I get really high pitch. Like really high pitch. Reaper, I told you stop sniffing all that cocaine. Is that good for your brain? But yeah, you should check it out. It's really good. What it is, don't let Reaper overcompensate the conversation. You can keep on talking. You can push her out of the way. That helps keep me awake. Snorting? Cocaine? Oh yeah, help keep you awake. It's a fucking speed. You're like, oh, your brain's. I'm smiling so much, my fucking jawline hurts. Oh, it sucks being a streamer. You gotta smile all the time. Ones that don't smile, obviously they're. Oh, that feels so good. Hey Reaper, come over and massage my jaw for me. This side hurts more. That feels so good. That feels really good. I know, lychee. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah. Okay, do I ever sleep? Yes, I just woke up like an hour, about 2 hours ago. Yeah, I'm sorry you're laughing or doing drugs. Degrading brain. We're talking about snorting, and Reaper says that you snort. She snorts. She's trying to keep herself awake, so she's. Oh. No, she doesn't do cocaine. She's way too intelligent to do cocaine. You ain't coming over. I mean, I know you want to. You just don't want your boyfriend to know that you got a hotter boyfriend than him. He's sitting there like, I knew it. I knew you had another guy. Oh my God. Why is he so pretty? He has all those fake ass white smiles. Oh, he must take selfies of himself. Fuck no, I don't. I hate people that do that though. They're like selfies all the damn time. Super low self-esteem there. What are you gonna say about that, Reaper? I know you got something to say. You want to drink a soda? Drinking and smoking pot's bad for you, by the way. I try to get you off that stuff, but you just don't want to. And don't say because you're depressed. You have more than I do, so you shouldn't be depressed. I'm happy as always. I'm always high. Oh. You don't like pictures? He likes pictures of you, though. You naughty, naughty person. Uh-oh. Don't tell everyone I take pictures of stuff. Whoops. Naughty, naughty girl. Okay, what it is, I'll be blunt, honestly. Like I said before, yes, this person does like me. So I get underneath her skin. It is a girl. I get underneath her skin quite a bit when I talk about perverted stuff. It's so funny. She gets so irritated. Don't you, Reaper? You only drink on the weekends? Shit, I remember you used to drink like every single like night. You said you used to drink a lot. I remember when you stopped drinking. when me and you were talking a lot, you stopped drinking it, and you started to like feel better than that. You don't need a drink, obviously. Drinking rots out the brain. I drink for recovery because drink is very good for recovery, but not constantly. Like I might get a glass of wine, maybe. I'm trying to answer what I just stated. With me having a lag, it's fucking hilarious because then the message just like stops. When I say something ridiculous, no one speaks. They just sit there and just like, I don't know what to say. And then when I say something that's easy to talk about, then the conversation goes on. It's fucking hilarious. You guys are silly. Silly. So anything else happening? Anything else at all? Nothing. No. Okay, bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, whatever time. Have a good one. Late person. Oh, okay. My mind's scattered right now. I've been talking so much for the last hour. My brain's just like needs to take a chill. Oh. You're starting a cult? You worship big black vibrators? I shall worship gigantic vibrator. Oh, blessed vibrator, give me strength. Oh. Don't say cult. Cults are bad. You're not a fucking baby eater. Say I start a group. Difference. Even though cults don't mean anything, but most times cults clarify demonic stuff. You're far from a demon. Very far from it. You're not that big of a sinner compared to most people that actually believe in religious stuff, the good side. You're more good than bad by far. You got a very good heart. You just need to get over the depression. I can help you get over that. Look, you just have to give in to being enlightened. You have to give in to positivity. Negativity sucks. People love it, but you have to give in to positivity. It's the only way to cure, only way to get rid of depression. Because when you're negative, you think too much about bad things, it causes you to get depressed. And when you're not in control of your life, which everybody is, you think that you're not, you become even more depressed and you start having mass anxiety. And there's never an excuse but yourself. That's the main thing about depression. I blame it on everybody else. Never blame it on myself. You know, you got great qualities in you. You just have to be able to push them out. Because if you don't push it out, who's going to do it? I mean, I can help you. I can guide you. That's why I want to hang out with you. Like, you keep stuff to yourself. But you have to tell yourself that I love myself. I love who I am. I mean, obviously, you got great qualities to you. Don't dislike yourself because you don't look like a fucking model. Don't dislike yourself because the girl next door is skinnier than you. Who gives a fucking shit? She could be jealous of you. Another woman can be jealous of you because you got nicer boobs. You'd be very surprised. Guys are jealous of me because I look cuter than them, but they have six packs. They're skinnier than me, but they're always jealous. Do I care that I'm fat? Yeah, I care a little bit, enough to maintain not being fatter. But I don't give a shit if people look at me. Only guys, the same sex seems to judge themselves a lot more than the opposite sex or gay sex. That I never have gay people judge me and be like, "Oh my god, you're fat." They don't even give a shit. That's the one thing I hate about it so much. Guys always judge guys, or girls always judge girls. No, honestly, you're amazing. I have to say that because I know you. You may not think so all the time, but you got to think of it more. Your boyfriend should be doing this. Your boyfriend should be encouraging you to be the better you. Why do I have to do it? Well, because I want to do it for everybody. I want to be the one that does it, of course. I shouldn't have to. You can do it yourself, but not everyone knows. I'm there for you. That's why I started a YouTube channel. How much is just me playing video games? Like that one girl that just came on. She's learning a lot. We're talking about a lot of different things. And you know how I am. You may think that I'm an idiot, but I know a lot of knowledge. I'm very, very intelligent. And I don't stop. This is my research. I research this stuff. I keep gaining more knowledge. So I want to help you get over that shit. You don't need to drink and smoke weed. That stuff just ruins your brain. I mean, if you're having a bad day, you could just think about positive things and it'll do the same thing. It'll make you feel better. But that's good that he does then. Yeah, I don't know much about what he does. But it's good that he does do that, though. That's probably why you are happier. I noticed that. I hope he's getting over his mom dying, though. It seems like that's really a rocky thing in your relationship right now. I hope he's doing better with that. He should be. I mean, for someone that hasn't been in a relationship, never had a woman in my bed to sleep with, never actually. You would think for how attractive looking I am that I would have women all the time over. I don't. I don't know how it feels to have someone in my fucking bed. You guys, everyone that's out there that knows about that, I never really did that. But I'm happy as a box of chocolates. Box of chocolates. Fuck Tom Hanks, that rapist. Anyway, I always say to myself, I have the bare minimum. You have more money than me. I have less money than you, but I'm more happier than you. And you want to know why I'm more happier than you? Because money doesn't make you happy. Money secures you. And that's the biggest thing. You could be happy without having anything because you have yourself. That's good he treats you like that. He's probably looking at you like you're one of the girls that he thought he could never get. That's probably what it is. Most times that's how it goes down. Maybe like one of his first girlfriends. Who knows? Well, you obviously probably know, so me. I'm gonna get you to stop. At least stop drinking that. You don't need to do both. You don't need to smoke weed and drink. You might as well just do one of them because they both do the same thing. Weed's a little bit more natural, a little bit more better for you than drinking. Because drinking affects your kidneys a hell of a lot more than smoking weed. Oh, man. You know what they always thought about? I always thought about if me and you actually dated and see how life would have been. Holy fucking shit. That'd be fucking weird. It'd be weird but unique at the same time. Could you handle me? I don't think you could. You'd be like, oh my God, what? I don't know what to do. You couldn't handle the man that I am. That girthiness of me. Oh, okay. So you don't drink liquor anymore. That beer's not as bad. Beer's like wine, obviously. It's more mellow. Just don't drink like 10 cans. You gotta get your tolerance to go down, so you can only drink like maybe 2 or 3 cans and be done. I am all that is man. Shaker, you ain't know what to do with me. Prove it. Come over here and do it right now. Right now. Tell your boyfriend, hey, I'm going to prove a point. I'm going to fuck this guy. I'm going to fuck him really hard. I'll cheat on you one time. Just cheat you one time. I'm going to prove a point. There you go. Seems like he cares about you. Seems like he really does care about you. I'm happy for you with that one. You've been drinking hard liquor for way too long. Yeah, I know why you do it to a certain extent. Because I know your mom's kind of a bitch, and she's very depressing, I guess. So it's really hard for you to get over certain things because you constantly have that in your house. I know how you feel. I kind of have that. But I got over that shit. I grab life by the balls and I hold on. I hold on. You didn't answer that whole rocking my world thing. You skipped that statement. I knew you were going to. Then you guys skip it over. Too much to handle. That's all it is. Having this 15-second delay is really hilarious because when you answer me, I have to answer back, but you're not going to get it for like 10 seconds. So I know when you're skipping scenarios with me because you'll like not say nothing for a while. That's good. It's always your outlet. It's always the outlook of life. There's some things that people just don't want to do. And normally it comes down to doing certain things. You would just make me happy. Good thing. Oh, by the way, I jacked off to your pictures a couple times, by the way. Let's give you a little bit of euphoria. You're gonna be. You didn't send me that bikini picture for me just to look at, by the way. Sure, I never said that. Hell yeah. Have fun with that one. You be going to bed wet tonight. You son of a bitch. Why do you do this to me? You torment me with your stupid pretty face. Fucking asshole. We'll see you later. You have a good night. I start to get into your head. I know that's what it is. I start to get into your head. I start like turning those little gears. Your pervertedness comes out when I'm talking. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, man. That was some good talking. Stretching out my neck. Oh, man, that felt good. Well, I'm going to get off. That was a fun chat. I got a lot of chat in. Wow, look at all that. Awesome. Yay.